Oguama, and I am very grateful and thankful that we're all out here today talking about health. I also would like to thank all of the elected officials and everyone that has spoken before me. I want to also thank Sheikh Moussa for inviting me, because he is the first one in this community that really believed in me and the things that I did. When I came to him, starting the first Parkchester annual Kwanzaa event. I held it in 2009 at the Islamic Cultural Center, and we had everyone represented there, and we're still going strong. The Parkchester Kwanzaa event will be virtual, and some of us will be at St. Helena's Church as usual. And it will be the first December the 26th, which is the first day that is unity in the community, and it's Ujama. So I would like to just thank everyone that this year will be no better than the past and previous years. We also have to acknowledge all of those that have lost their loved ones to COVID. Not only lost your loved ones, but lost your way of life, whether it's mentally, spiritually, or emotionally, or financially. But in spite of all of that, we have to continue on, because we stand here on our ancestors. Our ancestors fought a mighty, mighty fight to have us here. So it is only right and fair that we continue on. I also am a little bit of a community agitator as well. We have to hold our politicians accountable. The votes just go to them. They just show up for work. And because of this pandemic, it has also shown us who our real friends are and who is really for us in the community. So your vote really and truly counts, but it's also putting the people in office that is going to do the job, that we don't have all of these other issues. Because one thing, when I first started the Kwanzaa event, there is fresh fruits and vegetables in our community. But when I did an assessment on our community's health, I found out that we have the highest rate of every disease, be it asthma, diabetes, and it's just not because of the fruits and vegetables, it's because of all of the above. It's because of the supermarkets that we have here that have foods that have pesticides, that's not free of pesticides. We have those issues and those problems. We don't have healthy choices. And if you want healthy choices, you can get healthy choices, because I was able to get them for the Parkchester Kwanzaa annual event. I also wrote a proposal, and I am not a politician, to grow green New York in order for us to have the first green market, which is still here to this day, every Friday, up until November. Because again, I did my assessment, I did my research, and anybody else can do it. But when I did it, I had the whole community to back me, because I wasn't going to give up. Not only did I get a petition from everybody, I also received letters from every politician, and those that did not want to write a letter to support it, I was going to call them out on it. And some of them I did, because anybody can do that. And we demand to have fresh fruits and vegetables. We demand to have adequate doctors and nurses. We demand to have better health care as well, universal health care, Obamacare. We're the only civilized country in the world that don't have proper health care. It's too much bureaucracy. We can't even get decent drugs. When we have to get drugs, it's like, again, it's a game on which type of drug you get. Because if you're not in the right zip code, you don't even get quality drugs. You get generics, you get knockoffs. And those knockoffs contribute to the side effects that we are all experiencing right now. I have hypertension. And I had to do my research. I had to demand better. And I'm still not getting better. I'm still on the borderline with that. And I still practice eating healthy. So again, not only eating healthy, but also our water. I can go on and on. But again, I thank everyone for coming out here. And all of the churches, please do your due diligence in the pulpit as well, because this community is too quiet. Raise some good hell. And believe me, you call up any one of us in here, they will help you and they will back you. Right. Regardless if they like you or they don't. Because if you got something good to offer for the community, people will back you. Just like Pamela right here. We may not see eye to eye a lot of times, but if it's something that she needs, I'm going to be there to back her, because that's my sister regardless. And that's what we have to look past, the pettiness or just being silent. We have to be proactive. Thank you. God bless you. And I have my meditation over there. If you're into, I have a singing bowl, because we need meditation. So if you want to zen, if you want to breathe, we can do that as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much.
Thank you, Deborah. And as we said in the beginning, this is free of political, I don't like you, bullcrap today. It is all about the community and how we all can work together to service the people we love in the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, New York City, New York State at large. How can we support one another? But it starts at home. It starts in the Bronx. Our next speaker is Chaplain Shabbir. He was a founding member of the Bronx Community Council, and he is now New York State Chaplain Task Force Bronx Supervisor. Give it up for him.
Good afternoon to all, my all respected beautiful family. My name is Shabbir. First of all, I want to thank my brother Sheikh Moussa Drammeh and his entire team. He put together such a beautiful event. This is a wonderful job to aware the community health and the lifestyle. Also, I request my all brothers and sisters have a round of applause our new commanding chief, 43 Precinct, our brother. Please round of applause for our brother, new commanding chief, 43 Precinct. Thank you, our media team. We should recognize them. The last 6 months, the pandemic time, our sister and brother Robert, they are covering all events and all going problems in Bronx. May God bless them. My respected brothers and sisters and my family, our many speakers, they already speak for the health and this lifestyle. I just want to speak about what we are doing in Bronx and Harlem. Alhamdulillah, last 6 months, we serve 1,300,000 families, groceries and food. Anyone need food, grocery, clothes, wheelchairs, don't hesitate. Please contact us. We are distributing 65 Muslim centers, 20 churches, 2 synagogues and 1 mandir twice a week. If you see your neighborhood, your loved ones, your family and surrounding, any family need food, don't hesitate. Please contact us. Being a human, this is our responsibility. This is also related with the health issue. If you see your neighborhood, someone they don't have food on the table, your responsibility to provide them food. If you see someone need a back to school backpack, please call us. With the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, last 6 months we are everywhere. The Parkchester, Norwood, South Bronx, North Bronx, Crosby area, everywhere we are distributing the food. And the food is fresh and clean food. So, anyone need food, 917-299-8574, 917-299-8574. The grocery, the clothing, the food, the wheelchair, the back to school project, anyone need, don't hesitate, no boundaries, no color restriction, no language and no faith. Everyone equal, being a human. So today I just want to express ourselves, the ICNA Relief, Islamic Circle of North America, they are doing a wonderful job. The nationwide, we are serving over 800 locations nationwide. Only the Bronx and Harlem, there I am in charge. We are doing 65 locations, only the Muslim centers, 20 churches, 2 synagogues and 1 mandir. There we are serving in Bronx and Harlem. So again, anyone need my number, Sheikh Moussa Drammeh and Bishop Rosario. He's the good contact. Anytime you contact with them, and wherever you set up the event, any school, any worship place, or any precinct, you will see us over there with our setup. Thank you. May God bless you all. May God protect you and your family. Thank you.
How y'all doing out there? I don't hear y'all. I need this whoop whoop, act, scream, shout. I need to hear y'all. Anyway, I'm the district leader of the 79th district, Lanita Jones. Thank you, Pamela, for inviting me to this wonderful event. I love Pamela. She's a friend of mine, and we've been working together on different situations. I wanted to just come up here to talk about health and eating healthy. Not only do you have to eat healthy, you have to prepare your food in a certain way, right? So I invested in the powerless smoke grill and the powerless oven and the air fry pot, right? So if you need to fry your food, you can air fry your food. It don't have to be in flour and grease and all of that stuff that causes unhealthy situations, right? And this is how I eat, and this is how I prepare my food. I had a stroke April 15th. I had 2 operations. April 15th, they took me into emergency surgery. April 20th, I had another operation on my artery. I thought I was healthy because I wasn't really eating, because I'm claustrophobic, because there's so much stuff going on with the food and the water and stuff like that. So I created a phobia from food. So I wasn't eating. But after God brought me back from the stroke, I've been eating very healthy. And we can afford the food. We can afford the food. We just gotta stop buying junk food and put that money towards healthy foods, right? Y'all agree? So stop buying junk food and you have extra money to buy the healthy food. And invest in your pots. I don't even use my stove to cook anymore, and I also have crock pots. I don't even use my stove to cook. I don't use the top of the stove or the oven. I have a powerless oven grill. I mean, you put it in the, you gotta plug it up, right? So it's like an oven that you can dehydrate your food, you can air fry your food, you can bake your food. It's called powerless. Just invest in your pots and eat healthy, cook healthy, and live healthy. And I thank Pamela for inviting me to this event once again, and to all who was involved in the event. I don't know everybody's name. If I did, I would mention y'all, but I do appreciate this event, and I love it, I love it, I love it, because we have to eat healthy, and we have to teach our kids, our children, to eat healthy as well. And once again, I'm the district leader of the 79th Assembly. Blessings to all of you guys. I just wanted to come up here to tell you how to prepare your foods. Not only, don't buy seasonings that has a lot of salt in it. I use Mrs. Dash garlic seasoning, and that's very good, and it seasons your meats delicious. You will die for it. You will put Mrs. Dash on everything, your rice, your vegetables, your fruits. It's not expensive. If you stop buying junk food, you know what I'm saying, you take that extra money and put it towards what you need. Do I have to repeat myself? You buy cigarettes, stop buying cigarettes. I stopped smoking cigarettes and marijuana. Okay? So I have extra money to put towards what I need to be healthy, right? So just think about it and pray and ask God to help you to be able to buy the things that you need. First of all, we got to put God first, because God is the greatest of them all. I am here to tell you, He is so great. I don't have no complications really from my stroke. And it was this year, April 2020. I came out of that surgery. Last year I got injured on my job, and I was in so much pain. I was in severe pain. And this year I went into the hospital due to a stroke. And I don't feel none of that pain. None of that pain I was feeling last year. Not as much. I have a little tension in my shoulders or whatever, but I am fine. God has a plan for me, and then after the stroke, they elected me for district leader. And with that said, have a pleasant day. Blessings to all. Thank you, Pamela.
Thank you, Lanita. And I'm about to throw someone under the bus. Yes, I am. Community activist from the 87th Assembly District, Garfield, Holland, who was not prepared and was not notified that he would be speaking, but he really cares about the community, and we've spoke about healthy lifestyle, and he's been actively moving in the direction of eating healthier and being more active. So, Garfield, Holland.
Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry I'm not prepared for this. Basically, I really agree with what everybody was saying here today and how important it is to get healthy. I come from a long line of diabetics. My grandmother's diabetic, my father's diabetic, 3 of my siblings are diabetic. And one of the things I've been doing this summer is my younger brother became pre-diabetic. So we started doing a footstep challenge where, even though he's away at school, he goes to swimming pools. Every day we compete to see who did the most steps that day. We motivate each other, and it's good to have a fitness buddy, you know what I mean? So between my brother and my dog and me, I usually do about 3 miles a day. just walking around the neighborhood. But I suggest everyone does the same thing, try to stay active. Most of us have smartphones. Our smartphones let us know exactly how far we're walking every day, you know? So we can keep track of it and try to be healthier as a people. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Enrica from Plant Powered Metro New York, and I'm an organizer here to tell you that whole food plant-based nutrition is reversing chronic disease. We now know that when we eat a whole food plant-based diet that we can reverse cardiac disease, diabetes, and other illnesses. And this is how we get to reverse disease and thrive. So welcome to the new plate. And if you'd like more information, we are at plantpoweredmetronewyork.org. And we're on social media and on Facebook, and see you there.
We reach out to the mayor and to the governor, and then we did presentation. We tell them NYPD is here to enforce the law, but if the law is to be prevented from being broken, we got to reach out to the residents. How do we do it? We get the former gang members, formerly incarcerated, criminals, everybody who commit crime to the table. They thought we were crazy. We said no, because they know the street. They know violence. They know crime. They know who's doing it. And 2 years later, the mayor said, send me an email, said I'm delegating 7 people that will meet with you and study what you're talking about. Today, cure violence. Cure violence, you're hearing, came from us. Cure violence. And cure violence now is funded. Tiny and Jabon and I went to the governor's office. We said to the governor, you must put money into preventive services. NYPD and the state police, they're great, but they enforce the law. Mobilize these gang members and give them resources they can help law enforcement. 7 months later, the governor allocated $19 million from our meeting. So we know what we're doing. This is not the first time that we're doing this. The same thing we did to public safety, we're gonna do to public health. So thank you so very much for coming. Thank you all the vendors. Thank you the DJ. And now our last speaker before we end the speaking is none other than Mohammad Mujumder, who's the first Vice President of Community Board 9. He's been here for almost 30-something years, very active community member. And Mujumder, not only that, but he's a rich guy that helps a lot of organizations. So if you're holding a meeting, you need money, this is the guy to talk to, Mohammad Mujumder.
Thank you, you killed me. So I'm so blessed and honored that Moussa and Pamela and many others organized the most important program that you can think of at this time. Because right now, each and every individual is concerned about how to live, how to be alive. I always, when people ask me, how are you doing? I say, still alive. Because to be alive is the challenge now. So this is the types of program we must promote. Change the lifestyle, change the healthy lifestyle, change the eating habit, walk a lot. So these are the good thing. Thank you so much. And I also want to welcome from the bottom of my heart and the bottom of my community and on behalf of everyone, our new CEO, Ramzi, is the best. And thank you for being with us. And you are not a stranger. You are from the community, by the community, and for the community. So thank you, and thank you so much for allowing me to say a few words. Thank you.
I want to let everyone know I had a great time today, but I also want to give a couple of shout outs. My first shout out is going to Aladdin from the Bangladeshi American Cultural Association. Yes. I want to give them a shout out for all that they do and for helping out today. So that's definitely, and also I want to reach out, Roger is here from Plant Pure Communities, and he wants to say one last word. And then after that, my co-host, I need to bring him up here and let him say a closing remark.
Okay, just because everybody is sharing all these stories about the life changes that they have made with the whole food plant-based diet, I want to talk out of school a little bit. I want to talk right out of this school a little bit. You saw Father David, who led us in prayer. When I met him 5 years ago, he had numerous health problems and he was something like 420 pounds. And I put him in touch with Dr. Robert Ostfeld at Montefiore Hospital, and he went to a whole food plant-based diet, and in his first year he lost 120 pounds, just without doing anything special except for just eating a whole food plant-based diet. And ever since that time, I have done monthly cooking classes in the school kitchen here at St. Helena's, and we have stopped because of COVID, of course, in March, but we're gonna start it again in the next spring. So somewhere around March 21st next year, we're gonna restart our cooking classes here at St. Helena's once a month. But in the meantime, you can order food from Neerup. They will make plant-based food for you if you don't feel like making it yourself. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you, Roger. Thank you, Roger. And also, for all you people who stayed late, I'm going to give you some very, very exciting news. The New York Philharmonic is coming to the Bronx. They're going to be right here Sunday at 4 o'clock. Sunday, 4 p.m. Please show up. This is something that has never happened in the Bronx. And I pray to God it'll happen again. But this is an amazing opportunity. So spread the word, invite your family and friends. Please come out. It's going to be amazing. And also, we are having an essay contest. The essay contest is about healthy living. It's for age groups, I believe, 7 to 24, okay? It has been sponsored by Mohammad Mujumder, and yes, the essay contest was sponsored by Mr. Mujumder. So please go to our website, check it out, encourage your youth to sign up for it because it's cash prizes involved. So without further ado, where's my co-host?
Thank you everybody for coming. Who's ready to eat? We don't have no food, but we have water. So after you have water, you can go to a local restaurant in our district and support our district. Thanks. Next time we got a barbecue. DJ Big Paul, thank you for DJing. Thank you St. Helena's. Thank you the NYPD and everybody who came out. You have a blessed day. Thank you.